Babajide Kolade Otito to react after Shehu Sani said there are millions of Fulanis that are bandits. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. The popular Nigerian political analyst Babajide Kolade Otito reacted to Senator Shehu Sani's recent statement about Fulani people. Babajide Kolade Otito recently reacted during his official Facebook page. Below is a screenshot of his post. His post reads thus: "This is the truth, the plain and painful truth." Senator Shehu Sani's post reads: "There are millions of Fulani that are neither bandits nor armed herdsmen nor terrorists, but they have now become profile victims of these deadly and cruel activities of their kinsmen. They are unjust recipients of societal anger and vendetta. They must revolt against those bad eggs." According to Senator Shehu Sani's statement, he said there are millions of Fulani that are neither bandits nor armed herdsmen nor terrorists, adding that they have now become victims of the cruel activities of their kinsmen. Senator Shehu Sani added they are unjust recipients of societal anger and vendetta. After Senator Shehu Sani shared their both statements, Babajide Kolade Otito reacted to what he said. Babajide Kolade Otito said, "This is the truth, the plain truth and the painful truth." What is your take on Babajide Kolade Otito's reply to Senator Shehu Sani's statement? Give your opinion. This is actually true. And do you know what? Do you know what is more painful? Is that these people are being pushed to join them. Am I making sense? Let's say you are someone who has, let's say you want to live your life very quietly. You don't want trouble for yourself. You have planned, from when you were growing up, you have started imagining how life would be, how you're going to, just focus on yourself, be a better person to those around you and the society at large. You don't want any trouble for yourself. But all of a sudden, life happens and things started going south. First of all, it started as a joke. You started hearing of attacks, People start talking about how Fulani, and you're a Fulani person, you don't want trouble. This is an average story. This is the story of an average Fulani person. Please. Then, you started hearing, how Fulani, they're attacking people, how herdsmen, and you start wondering, why will herdsmen even be doing this? Why are they even bringing chaos, and they're bringing trouble to your community? Because you know that human being, I've said it before, there's a limit to every human being, no matter how nice that person is. Those people that are being attacked, one day they're going to revolt, and it's not going to be nice. Now, before you know it, you were hearing the news currently. You barely hear the news. Then, before you know it, it become a daily occurrence, and you're like, before you know it, people are now, anywhere you go to, if you're Fulani, you're not a threat. You are still the quiet person. In fact, as they are talking about it, those Fulani bad eggs have come to your house or come to your community, killed some people, and maybe you're even one of those affected. Maybe your father was killed, your mother, God forbid. I'm using this as a scenario. And then you have cried, you have wailed, you have written. Your people have called on the government. Those people that maybe you have one or two people in government, you have called them, you have told them to please assist, to please tell the government, persuade the government to do something about the situation, but nothing is happening. Do you know it will get to a point where that Fulani person that is a good person will be pushed to join the bad ones? It's just life. And he will be pushed to join the bad ones, and it's going to be what they call freaking brutal. Am I making sense? It will be like, I didn't do anything. When it hits you one day that, but I not do anything now. Why am I suffering this much? Those that are even committing the crime are being pardoned. So let me join them. Let me see how far I can go. And they're going to snap. And those people are the ones that their snapping is magnificent. They are going to turn. Listen, I'm saying it's not, if you like, agree with me, but this is how life is. You are a good person. Let's even leave the Fulani aspect. You're a good human being. You are actually trying to make life better for yourself. You're doing all it takes for you to be better, for your family to live better. You are doing all it takes legally. And all of a sudden, before you know it, something happens in your community. Before you know it, they have termed that community bad eggs. Before you know, you're a victim of circumstances. Before you know it, all your plan, everything. Anywhere you go, people use that stigma. It's from that community, that community of people in quotes. You understand me? And the kind of the prejudice against you is becoming too much. One day, you'll be like, let me join these people. After all, they have already seen me. Yes, you'll be tired of fighting back. You'll be really tired of fighting back, especially when you have looked up, you've looked down, you look sideways. There is nowhere help is coming from. The government have failed you. Omo, that person is a human being. The person snap. The person snap. The person snap is snap. It's not easy. And it's unfortunate, this is the truth. That is why I keep saying, you see those people that say, the northern problem should be the northern problem. No. This is a Nigerian problem. Whether I like it or not, there are innocent people being killed on a daily basis. Those people are northern Nigerians. Those people that are being killed, they are northern Nigerians. They are not less human beings. Because their brothers killed them, or because their brothers put them in a very life-threatening situation, should not be why, it's your brother now, deal with it. No. We should be concerned. We should be concerned. And I tell you, if the more the government treat this particular insecurity issue with kid gloves, the deadlier, the more terrorists become. More people will join. People will be like, I waited for the government for years. Have you heard of a story of somebody who became an armed robber because maybe they have tried everything? It's like the more they try, the worse things become. If you hear the story of that person becoming a criminal, you will weep for the person. But unfortunately, the person will not become what they call hardened, because you have, you tried, you got to the point where, I don't want to drown. I don't want to drown in all these negativities, but you keep drowning. You try staying afloat. You can't. Let us not behave as if it does not happen. It happens. It does. Whether I like it or not, there are people who are headers that are not rapists. They don't go about them, but unfortunately, if you see them anywhere, most of the time they're the ones on the receiving side. People now say, these people have come again. Before you know it, those ones that they will now jump people that their head they hot. We have said they don't want to see people here. Go away from this place. Before you know what is going, they're crossing. Cows have died. So whether I like it or not, there are people who are actually suffering like this. That is why I keep saying, it is going to be easier if we come together as a nation and fight this our common enemy, rather than we keep pushing the blame. It is a northern problem. It is a southeastern problem. It is a southwestern problem. The more we shift the blame, the more we are going to remain drowned in this situation. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.